How to pee in the morning. My eyes went right to Superman. Today we are back at it, this time reacting to what I am told are memes that only boys will understand. Not sure what that means, but this should be interesting. All right, let's dive right in. What do I tell my mom? Oh, that looks very impressive, but it literally is just dead skin coming off your hand. What potentially caused that? Some blister of some sort, caused either from a burn, a sunburn, a burn from hot water, or could have been from like prolonged rubbing. Deep scrub and water will get it. Different bacteria and funguses can grow in these areas. You really need to deep clean them, but also keep them dry. I find a lot of issues end up being with people keep the area kind of moist, and it is a breeding ground for fungus. That's why kids get diaper rash when they're kids, because of wet diapers. How to pee in the morning. My eyes went right to Superman. The tube, that's awful. The Superman, the handstand, the frog, the lunge. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, the blow dryer. This is all in relation to go to the bathroom with an erection. I have to say I might have tried one or two of these before in an attempt to make sure I don't, miss the toilet. The lunge seems the most normal. Maybe the frog. Superman, definitely don't have a cape just flying around, but just make sure that if you do miss or spill, that you clean it up. Puberty. Me hoping to get taller and get a deeper voice. Hair. As we go through puberty, different things happen to our bodies. Sometimes people grow fast. Some people get a deeper voice. Sometimes you get the discomfort in your nipples, or you get facial hair, or you get hair where you don't want it to grow. You can get hair anywhere. Our bodies are actually covered in hair if you actually look very closely. Earth on December 1st. I think the earth is covered in snow here in Southern California. Probably unlikely to get any snow, but where I'm from in New York, definitely hope that they get a white, winter, snowy wonderland. Hot shower, cold shower. When you have a hot shower, you vasodilate, everything kind of relaxes. Down in the groin, the tissue relaxes, even the scrotum elongates, but in cold water, everything shrinks up. You're trying to pull everything back into the core. For certain types of skin, your face, your hair, actually using colder water is better than hot water because it doesn't cause as much issues related to the skin. Me, heal my disease. Brain, no. Me, takes pill with no effect. Brain, you son of a bitch. I'm in. Sometimes the placebo effect is actually effective for individuals. But at the end of the day, if you need to be healed for whatever reason, make sure you talk to your healthcare provider. Oh, you're leaning over. Let me help by pulling your stomach hair when you stand up. Oh my gosh. Males are more likely to have belly hair just because of the pattern and the hormones relating to a male body. No shame in trimming it up. After sitting in a gaming chair, make sure that you get up, move around, stretch those legs if you're sitting in a gaming chair or you're sitting down for too long in general. Okay, sir, I need to take your ring off for these pictures. I hope they're not his fingers. When you see somebody who's got very swollen fingers like that, you think, are they obese? Are they very overweight? Or are they retaining fluid? And why are they retaining fluid? The other component now is you have this ring on the finger. That ring could cause ischemia and kill the finger if it swells up too much. Sat in a chair, didn't leave a sweat stain. Super excited. There are different types of chairs out there. The fabric ones can leave stains. You ever sit on a chair that's fabric that has a circle on it or a stain on it? That's disgusting. Why don't you digest some bitches? We got large intestines, small intestines, and we got some Air Jordans. But running around, moving around helps get constipation out of your body. Put those Air Jordans on. Smoking gives you cancer. Also, doctor, here, smoke this weed and you'll be fine. People with lung cancer. Okay. Does smoking cannabis potentially increase your risk of cancer? Yes, there is a potential because of the combustion. But people who smoke cigarettes are smoking a pack a day. You're not smoking the equivalent of that in cannabis, and typically you're not having all the other additives. Smoking anything is not good for you and has the potential to increase your risk of getting cancer in the future. 9 in 1. Trust me, this is science. Oh my gosh. Look at your ingredients list and look those ingredients up on the internet. They all have whatever they potentially could cause or not cause. Not sure if I should buy health insurance or go bankrupt when I get sick. I mean, this is an issue that everybody can relate to. Luckily, at most hospitals in the United States, if you don't end up having insurance, they actually end up figuring out a way from a plan standpoint to figure out what would be potentially something that you could pay for and affordable versus bankrupting somebody. Anybody who comes to the emergency department gets seen no matter what, insurance, not insurance. Doctor, do you get at least 8 hours of sleep each night? Me with a Bang energy drink. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Depends if I'm flipping schedules. So I work overnight sometimes, and then I need to go back onto the day schedule. So I'll sleep just 4 or 5 hours, be up for the day, and then go back to bed later that night. But you definitely got to be careful with energy drinks. I actually try to use alternatives, water, apples, just eating normal food. You know, sometimes we do need caffeine. I try to stay away from the energy drinks that have a significant amount of caffeine. If I try to have one, it's got to be less than 200 milligrams. How many hours of sleep a night do you guys get? Let me know in the comments. Guys have only 4 ways out of depression: military, getting jacked, drugs, and Bitcoin. So the first one with the guy with the helmet and the weapon, I don't like it. It looks really creepy. If you're feeling depressed, talk to somebody about it. Then you need to make sure that you're eating well. You have to make sure that you're sleeping well, drinking plenty of fluid, make sure that you're getting exercise, make sure you're getting outside and getting some sun. Obviously, you don't need to bake in the sun and hurt your skin, but getting out in the sun, seeing the sun, it helps your circadian rhythm and gets things up and running when you wake up. When you accidentally wish sweet dreams to your diabetic friend. Sweet dreams is supposed to be nice, but yes, a diabetic should not have sweet dreams. We don't want their blood sugars going up. Sometimes what ends up happening with diabetics, they may be controlling their blood sugars too well. And so they might actually go hypoglycemic, which means decreased blood sugar in the middle of the night, which causes their body to release all of their stress hormones. And you get epinephrine, norepinephrine going crazy, which then increases the sugar. So in the morning, they might actually be hyperglycemic. You have to be careful, watch your blood sugars, and know what medications you're on as a diabetic. This is huge. Wow, okay, these were good. I mean, this is like the first time I kind of got most of the memes without looking like an imbecile, not understanding the memes. So these were really funny. If there are any of these memes, which are probably some of them, that I didn't understand, please comment in the comment section and let me know and explain it to me. The merch is still dropped, so check out the link in the description below. Please continue to watch, and if you enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here, binge watch everything, and make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.